And a state Senate committee met today to discuss the Texas power grid. One of the biggest problems in the deadly winter storm centered on the city of Denton and a power plant that shut off. Why did that happen? Investigative reporter Tanya Iser is here with an update. Tanya, today's hearing in Austin was the first one since the changes were made. What were those changes and where do we stand now?
Look, things are much better than they were a year ago. I think that is really clear. That passed a huge piece of legislation that mandated that all of the state's power generators be weatherized, and that has happened. What hasn't happened is we have yet to see natural gas facilities be weatherized, and that will not happen until next year. So still a whole lot of things that need to happen in this area.
On that note, what is the top priority for lawmakers with so much left to do?
Well, it was interesting listening to lawmakers today because obviously we heard from the head of ERCOT, we heard from the head of the PUC, and the head of the Texas Railroad Commission, and he came in for some tough questioning. It's really important to note that about half of our power generators are fueled by natural gas, and that was a huge issue. And in some cases, those natural gas facilities only have one pipeline, so in effect it's a monopoly. And so lawmakers are looking at what kind of additional regulatory structure needs to be put in place. Do we need an independent market monitor to make sure that things are being done fairly, that kind of thing.
So what do lawmakers think should be done? What did they press for today?
Well, it was interesting because they haven't really come up with, I think, with the idea of what it is, but it is very clear to me that we're going to be seeing some kind of additional regulation. But, in listening to the head of the Texas Railroad Commission, they're an entity that tends to be more industry friendly. It was pretty clear that he doesn't think anything else needs to be done. But lawmakers disagreed with him.
All right, I know that this story is not going away anytime soon. Thanks for digging in, Tanya.